You ever have one of those moments where you're talking with an old friend and something from years ago comes up? Some project, some video, some dumb little collaboration you made for the hell of it, and then it hits you like a brick. That was over a decade ago, and all at once your brain just kind of stalls out, because it doesn't feel like a decade. It feels like a handful of bad jokes, a few late nights, some shared laughs, maybe a rough microphone, an upload button, and the vague assumption that there'd always be more time. There it is. 10 years. Gone somewhere. And that's the thing that gets me. Time never really announces itself when it leaves. It doesn't knock, doesn't wave, doesn't say, "Enjoy this, by the way, you'll miss it later." It just slips past you quietly while you're busy living in it. One day you're making something with a friend because it sounds fun. The next you're looking back at it like some artifact dug out of the earth, wondering when exactly it became history. Where does the time go? Does it vanish into old hard drives and dead links? Does it get caught in fading thumbnails, outdated editing styles, voices that sounded younger than we remember? Or does it just settle into us, layer by layer, until we wake up one day carrying years we never noticed piling on? Maybe that's all time really is. Not something we lose, exactly. Just something that leaves its fingerprints on us while it keeps moving. And maybe that's why those old collaborations matter. Not because they were perfect, not because they were polished, but because they prove we were there. We made things. We laughed. We existed in that moment, however briefly, and somehow a piece of it still survived long enough to come back around and tap us on the shoulder years later. So where does the time go? Hell if I know. But I think the better question is this. How much of it did we spend making something worth remembering?